Hello and welcome to CTE 4260. And this is going to be learning session number 4. So we're getting to the midpoint of the course. And as I've been going through and putting together this class, adding the last three learning sessions, the last modules, module 8 through 14, I've kind of undergone a continuous improvement activity for this. And instead of recording an individual introduction and instruction for each module, I've changed it to doing it for the learning session, which will include the modules within the learning session. Hopefully, this will be more efficient. Hopefully, it also will kind of move away from some of the redundancy of going through each learning session. And I've also, as you'll see when we go into the learning modules, added some more material. And as we go through the rest of the summer, I'm going to go back in the earlier learning sessions and add supplemental YouTube videos related to the topic for those modules. So some professional or continuous uh, improvement, curriculum improvement being done with CTE 4260. So let's go ahead. We'll go into the website. Okay. So we're now into the homepage for the website. And I also see something here which I need to fix real quick. So we'll do that quickly. And I just caught it. So this taken care of on the homepage. I'm I am my worst proofreader. Done that. Let's Okay, so there we go. So we're going to go into learning session number 4. And on learning session number 4, what we'll have are links to each of the modules, and also this introduction and instruction will be here. So as soon as this is recorded, I'll have this up and ready to go. So we'll go into chapter 8. And when we get it, or module 8, and so when you get into here, there's going to be another link. If you get into here before the learning session, the module, there will be another link that will take you to the introduction and instruction for the two modules for the learning session. So let's go ahead on module 8, Foundations of Student-Centered Learning. And I've shared a photo I took several years ago. This is near Elko, Nevada, right around the 4th of July, and the Ruby Mountains to the south and east of Elko. Very similar to Yosemite. Not as many people, but a neat place to go to and see the beauty of Nevada, the Nevada mountains. So, so we'll have you read chapter 8 from the textbook, and that's on the foundations of student-centered learning. Then complete the chapter quiz. And we're going to have you post your reflective commentary. You see, I've already posted mine. And then I've also added a extra resource, YouTube video on learner-centered teaching for career and technical education. So that is those are the introduction and instructions for module 8. We'll now go to module 9. And in module 9, I'm sharing a picture of from a trip I took to Great Basin National Park recently, and uh, took a picture. It's from about 10,000 feet up, looking at the two peaks in the park that are over 13,000. So the introduction and the instructions, and this is to read chapter 9, and that is the approaches to integrated learning in CTE. And I also have provided here, you'll see here toward the end, an extra resource on approaches to integrated learning in career and technical education. Then the quiz. And then post your reflective commentary, which I have done. And it's suggested that both Module 8, Module 9, Learning Session 4 be completed around the end of the second week of July. And we're also getting to the point where assignments are coming due. The first one, the occupational analysis, that will be due around the middle of July, coming up soon. And then the school needs assessment toward the end of the term as we get toward the first part of August. So, and then here at the bottom, this learning module will take you to the next one, Learning Session 7, also individual links to the separate modules. Hopefully, this change makes sense. This change for summer 2025 makes sense. If you have any questions, let me know. As we're all moving into the second half of the summer term, check over your grades, check over your points, make sure that you've received points for all the assignments that you've submitted and the points that you've earned. If there's any problems, let me know. If there's any questions on assignments, let me know. Thanks, and I will end the share. I will talk to you later.